Right, hi, my name is Ian Sheriff and I'm Sale Leisure Centre and I'm part of the Active Referral Scheme. So what I would like to do today is some chair-based exercise, but I'm actually going to do a two-in-one exercise. So we're going to use the chair, but we're also going to do stand-up exercise as well. So for instance, if we're walking in the chair, we're doing a power walk in the chair, we can also stand up if we choose to and do a power walk standing up. So what we're going to do at first is warm up. We're going to have a nice warm up. And then we're going to do some basic exercises. We'll do some work out of the chair to strengthen the legs up, and then we're going to use, the only equipment we're going to use is either 2 cans or 2 bottles. It's very important as we get older. I don't know what my age group was watching this, but we'll just say that if anybody's getting to the mature age, we are losing our muscle mass and we need to try and maintain that. We can't stop time, but what we can do is maintain it as best we can. So by doing some just light resistance work, that will help us as we go along. So let's start off, okay? So let's just start walking. So bearing in mind, I'm walking in the seat, just lifting my knees, or I can stand up walking, just lifting my knees. Now if you find that you haven't got a chair to use, some people might just have a small apartment and don't have a dining chair, use the settee, use the chair, use what you've got. 2 tins of soup, 2 tins of potatoes, whichever you like. It has to be from Sainsbury's. Just kidding, Tesco's just as good. No, don't get paid for advertising. Right, here we go. So let's do a power walk now. Off we go. It's a power walk. So our knees are coming up, our hands are coming up. We're moving them shoulders. It's so important to keep moving. Keep moving. It'll be on my t-shirts, it'll be on my gravestone. Keep moving. So let's do a little bit standing up now. So I'm standing up. Don't forget that you can do it either in the chair or you can do it sitting down. So sitting down, legs going up and down, arms coming forward, going back, forward and back. So this is the warm-up, part of the warm-up, forward and back. Remember, we can do it standing up if we want to. We can do it standing up. So if we were standing up, we'd be walking. Standing up, walking. It's entirely up to you. You do it as best you can. It's all about you. So now we're going to just carry on walking. One arm forward. Carry on walking. Trying to keep them knees going. Trying to keep them knees going. Right arm coming round. And let's take it back. So we're moving the shoulder up, warming the shoulder up. If you get a few creaks and groans, don't be too concerned about it, but if it's hurting you, don't do it. It's very important that you do this sensibly, don't jump into it straight away, and forward with the other arm. There will be no count, very little count at all. Forward, you may find one shoulder is easier than the other, and let's go back. Trying to keep them legs going as well. Let's go back. Keeping the legs going, let's do a shoulder press. So again, we can walk and do a shoulder press. Walk, shoulder press. We'll come on to a little bit of resistance work as we go along later on with either the tins or the bottles. If you happen to have any dumbbells, excellent, let's use the dumbbells. But work to your limit. It's all about you. Don't worry about anybody else. So, I'm going to take one arm over and just stretch to my knee. So I'll stop walking, I'm just stretching the arm back, coming across to my knee, just a nice stretch over, still just warming up, warming up. And now I'm going to change the other side, so the same idea, same idea. And I'm going to go across. So I'm coming across the body and going opposite knees. Opposite knees. Taking the arms either side and just shrugging the shoulders up. Now all this, as I say, can be done standing up or sitting down. I know we said it was a chair-based class, it is. We're going to work around the chair, we're going to use the chair's support. But if you feel that you're quite capable of doing things standing up, please let's do it. So I'm now going to turn my head just to one side and then the other side. So going side to side. And I'm going to make a circle with it now. Just 2 circles one way and then 2 circles the other way. So we don't go dizzy. Okay. Now we're going to go back to walking again, and I'm going to curl. It might look like I've got empty hands, but they're actually 40 kilo dumbbells I've got. Just walking nice and walk. Okay. So, you can imagine I've got a piece of string attached to my hand, and I'm going to pull my knee up, pull my leg up, pull it up, pull it up. Just pull it up. And then the other side, pull it up, pull it up, pull it up. Absolutely wonderful. Okay, back to walking on the spot. Now I'm going to ask you to, when I say arms, I want you to go 5 seconds as fast as you can. If I say legs, 5 seconds at legs. Then I slow it down. So, just on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now both together. So we can do it standing up as well. We can walk standing up, punching it through. Punching it through. Okay, whilst we're up, we're going to be standing up now, out with the chair. I'm going to use the chair legs as a guide to where my feet want to be. So it's probably a little bit wider than my shoulders, because we're going to do a little squat. So I'm not going to try and go all the way down. All I'm going to do is just an inch or two. Just a very small inch or two. Up and down, up and down. Just up and down. Now if you find that you're a bit cautious about that, let's make you some chair. So again, got my feet there, got the balance of the chair, take it up and down. Take it up and down. Whilst I've got the chair to the side, I'm going to try and raise my knee as high as I can. Just nice and slowly. We're not in a race. Just nice and slowly. And now we'll do the other side. Nice and slowly. Nice and slowly. So again, stand to the side again, using the chair. You can do it without the chair if you want, but we'll use the chair as balance. I'm just going to take the leg out to the side. Opening the hip up. Open the hip up. And then the other side. And then let's go back to this little squat. What we're going to do is, sorry, I've just knocked my bottle over there, so we'll just move that to one side. What I'm going to do is, now it's your limit. You go down as far as you want. It might just be an inch. Remember, it's all about you. It's not about me, about anybody else. It's about you. You go to where you're feeling comfortable. But I'd like you to go down. When we get to that position, we're just going to hold it there to 9 count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And up we come, nice and easy. So we'll do 3 of them. That's 1 done. So down we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up we come. Okay, if you're okay, that's fine. We'll push on and do the last one for the moment. Down we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. I'm going to add a little bit extra into that. Again, using the chair as support, I'm now going to work the calves as well as the big part of the leg here. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to come up on my toes, reaching up, then when I go back, I'm going to do a little squat. So I'm going up calves and a squat. Calves, squat. Calves and a squat. Calves and a squat. Okay, so that's enough for the legs for the moment. But let's use the back of the chair as well. Stepping back a little bit. So if this was a settee, we'd be at the back of the settee now, or at the front. The lower you go, if you go to the front of the settee or the front of the chair, this is going to be harder. It's going to do a press up. But basically what I want to do is to try and get the elbows moving as well, the joints moving. So it's going to go down, trying to get our chest as close as we can to the chair. Just pushing down. Now be very careful if you've got a slippy floor, because you don't want to push the chair away and lose your balance. So now I'm going to try just with bending one arm. Again, just getting that whole joint moving and just trying to press up with one arm. And then I'll switch it to the other side, pressing up and down, pressing up and down. Go back. Now what we're going to do is, we're quite close to the chair, I'm going to take myself down. When I get near the bottom, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push up. Breathe. Down we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Top. One more. Down we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up we come. Okay. Now when we've got the hands close together like this, we're actually working more with the back of our arms than our chest. So let's go back a little bit on the legs again. And what I'm going to ask you to do is just take one leg back, lift the back heel off the floor, and just bend down and pulse it just up and down. Just pulse it up and down. So again, you're working that muscle there, but we're working the ankle as well. You might get a few creaks and groans. Just keep it moving, keep moving. And we'll change to the other leg. So let's take the leg back, lift the heel and bend down, bend down, bend down. Okay, that's good. So let's go back to the squats again. I'm going to take it to 10 seconds, to count to 10, holding it down rather than 5. We'll just do this for three rounds, squat and holding, and then we'll have a sit down and have a little breather. So let's go down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up the top. So remember, please be careful. You just do to your limit, okay? Where you feel comfortable, just do it to there. Don't worry about what I'm doing or anybody else can do. Down we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up we come. So the last one, down we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Have a sit down now. Have a sit down. Please keep hydrated. And let's just have a minute to get our breath back. Hope everybody's okay. Hope everybody's well in these strange times. I never thought for 1 minute I'd be doing this in front of a camera. But here we go, here I am. Just things life just get stranger as I get older. Hopefully, one thing I have learned in life is that as I've gone through life and experienced things, that there'll be good times and bad times. Hopefully more the good times. But whichever way around they are, they'll pass, they'll change, and we'll get back to some sort of the new normality and get our lives back together again. Hope everybody's keeping really well. If you can, please try and get out and have a little bit of exercise outside. I know it's not so easy for a lot of people. Some people are trapped in their houses because they have to be, because of government advice, and that's serious advice. But if you can get out, it's so important to move. Just get out for a little walk, but not only that, you will be around other people as well, which is, that's what we need to be. We're sociable creatures, we need to be around other people. So we're now going to come on to doing some strengthening exercises. So I presume, unless you've got a rack of dumbbells in the house, which would be very nice, we're going to use a couple of cans or a couple of water bottles. So I just got these. The bottles I've got here are 500ml. They're a little bit heavier than the cans are. The cans are just cans of soup, obviously. They're a little bit lighter. But there's no reason why we can't use these at all. So it's these are 500 grams, so you'll have a 500 gram dumbbell weight. So let's just start off with a straightforward, sitting down, shoulder press. Now remember, if you want to do it standing up, please do. So we're just taking it up in the air. Now, I'm not going to go into too much detail about how many reps you're supposed to do and time under tension and making life too difficult. There's a lot of people doing exercise programs out there that are making it difficult in the sense that telling you that you should be 10 minutes on the time under tension, you know, 5 minute count to 5, count to 10, hypertrophy. Exercise is just exercise. It's just let's move and let's keep moving. Let's do the best we can. So that's just a nice shoulder press. Now I'm going to bring it down to the sides of the chair, and I'm going to lift them. So we're still working the shoulders, just lifting them up to the side. Again, we're still working the shoulders. Again, you might be a few creaks and groans, but if you get any pain, please don't do it. Please just do something else. Here we go, to the front. Lifting them to the front. Again, there's no reason why you can't do it standing up if you want to. But if you're quite happy being in the chair, that's absolutely fine. So now we're going to work the muscle in the arm, part of the muscles in the arm. We've got the triceps and the biceps. So the front muscles, we're going to curl them. Now what happens to a lot of people is when they're doing a curl is they tend to throw it back. What we need to be doing is isolating that muscle group. So keep our elbows tucked in and just bring it up. Tucking it in, bring it up. That's it. I'm going to extend it slightly, I'm going to curl it and then push it. Bring it back down to the side, keeping the elbows tucked in, curl it, push it. Back down to the side and curl it and push it. Down to the side, curl it and push it. What we're going to do now is I'm going to take them to the side and I'm just going to ask you to hold it to a count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Count it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up as quick as you want. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Quick as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do a little bit of that power walking again. We're using the hands now with the bottles as well. If you're using fizzy water, be careful. We just use still water. Shouldn't explode on you. So we've got a nice rhythm going there. Again, we can be doing out with the seat as well. Out with the seat if I want to. So, I'm just going to do 3 rounds of 5 seconds going as fast as we can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow it down. Nice and easy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow it down. Nice and easy. And after we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the shoulders. Get them up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up the come. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down to the sides. Sitting forward. Trying to hold my core in. Remember our core is this section here and this section here. The whole around the body, and I'm just going to shrug my shoulders up with that little bit of weight in the bottles. Just shrugging my shoulders up. Then I'm going to lean forward, and this is a rowing motion. So I'm going to put the bottles past my knees and just pull it in. And what it's doing, so if I was standing up doing it, I'm working my back. So I'm just going below my knees, nice strong stance, pull it in, rowing motion. So either on the seat or standing up, whichever you prefer, whichever you're comfortable with. Pulling them in. Just pulling them in. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of one of the bottles or one of the tins, whichever you prefer, wherever you've got your hands on. Now if you haven't got, or you feel that you're not quite happy to use the tins or bottles yet, don't worry about it, just use your hands. what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do that same motion coming across to my knee, but now I've got a little bit of resistance, so I'm coming across to my knee, coming across, trying to take my arm back. Now I'm going to make it a little bit more difficult, and what I'm going to do is bring my knee up to meet it. So I'm bringing my knee up, so I'm keeping my leg extended, and then I'm pulling in, which is working your core as well at the same time. But again, if you don't want to use the ball, just use your leg and your hand. It's fine. So the other way, bring it to the knee, bring it to the knee, bring it to the knee. Extend the leg and pull the knee in. Pull the knee in. Pull the knee in. Okay. What I'm going to do now is, I'm going to do some kettlebell exercises. And you're going to go, well, I haven't got a kettlebell. So it's now a water bottle called kettlebell with no kettlebell exercise. Okay? So I'm going to take the water bottle round the head. And they call it a halo. First one way. Loosening them shoulders up really nice. And then we'll take it the other way. And now I'd like you to sit forward of the chair and pass the bottle of water. So it's changing hands in front and changing hands behind. Now we're going to change direction, which will confuse everybody. Changing direction. Just bringing it round, that's fine. We're going to extend that a little bit further. I'm going to go down, through my legs, round the back, a figure eight. Just a figure eight. Going round, figure eight, changing hands, the ball. And then changing direction. Changing direction. Okay, let's put that bottle down just for a second. Let's keep that heart rate up. Let's go that heavy walking. And nice big walking. Let's get them power shoulders going, them power arms. Let's go. Now as I say, any injuries, any knee issues, please be careful what you're doing. Please be careful. It's all about exercising safely. So I'm just going to go upper body now, just punching through. Punching through. And I'm going to go 5 seconds as fast as I can, punching through. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow it down, nice and easy. Slow it down. Another 2 to do. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice and easy. 1 more to do. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. So I'm just going to drop my hands now, and I'm going to do the same with my legs. You can do it standing up, or you can do it sitting down. So off we go, just nice and easy first, and then we get the 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow it down, nice and easy. Second round. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow it down. Last one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow it down. Excellent. Just keep on moving. That's up tall. Remember, we can do it standing up if we want to. Do it standing up if you feel that need to do it. We want to go a little bit further. Okay, so we're going to get up now. I'm going to turn the chair to my side, and I'm going to do the side again, chest. So we should be nice and warmed up now. So if you managed to get it down a little bit, let's see if we can take it a little bit further. Remember, using the chair legs as a guide. And I'm going to turn my feet out just slightly. Now, you can either just do it freehand if you're quite happy just to do it squat, or using the chair. Just up and down, pulsing it up and down. So when I say hold it, I'd like you to hold it. But I don't want any of this holding, well, I'll hold it up here. No, we hold it down. So down being where you're comfortable at. So let's go up and down, pulsing, up and down. Okay, so down, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pulse it. And down, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, come, pulse it. Just the one more, and down we go. Big challenge. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up we come. So I'm going to come to the side again, and what we were doing before, lifting the knee. But what I'd like to try and do is to try and work a little bit on my balance. So I want you just to start off with, now you're lifting it as high as you want or as little as you want. We're going to lift it and I'm going to keep my hand on there, then I'm going to try with one finger. So just one finger on the chair, and then I'm going to take it away. But if you lose your balance, just put it back again. So let's just do it with one finger. Let's try with one finger. Just hold on your balance. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You'll find it a bit easier, whatever your supporting leg is, to bend it. So let's go the other side, bend that supporting leg, just with one finger on, bend it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. So, side of the chair, make sure you haven't got the cat or the dog or the TV up in front of you, behind you, and just taking the leg out and swinging it out. Really opening that hip up. Doesn't matter how high it goes. If you feel you're going to lose your balance, put your hand on the chair and change the other side. Just opening it up nice. So let's try that, the calves again. So we're going to come up, and when we go down, we're going to squat. We're going to come up, when we go down, we're going to squat. We're going to come up, we're going to go down. So we're going to get really adventurous now. Now what you do is, when you see your grandkids or your daughters or whatever, you're going to tell them you're doing a one-legged squat. Just don't tell them about the chair. Okay? So you say today on the exercise we've been doing one-legged squats with you, and they'll be really impressed with that. So we're going to use the chair, we're not going to tell them that. So take any which leg and just take the other one slightly off the floor and bend as best you can. Just bending, pulsing it up and down. Now the reason why I do one-legged or one-arm things is because we will be stronger on one side than the other side, for sure. I am definitely stronger on the left side than the right side, although it should be the other way around. There's no logic because I'm right-handed. So we've got that leg just tucked away and down we go. And we'll go the other side. Just lift it up the floor. You may find it easier to lift it in front. Just lifting it up front. Remember you've got the chair there. So let's go back to the seat. Have a little breather. Now if you're not too full, you want to drink now, you can make your bottles lighter as well. I wouldn't suggest drinking your soup cold, but if you want to drink your water, go ahead, have a drink of water, and that'll be absolutely fine. So let's go back to that one bottle again. So one bottle of water, and what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to start in the middle, and I'm going to take it to one side, pull it right back as far as I can, bring it to the middle, pull it back, middle, back, middle, back. I'm going to lift one leg up, again it's working the muscles at the top, and I'm going to bring the bottle under the leg, so I'm leaning forward, just bringing the bottle under the leg, and then I'm changing direction, just changing direction, and the other leg, put it out, just bring it under, and change sides. Good. Sitting forward again. Actually put the bottle down now, just for a second. Want to work a little bit around the core area. So I need to be getting quite far forward on the chair. Please don't fall off the chair or settee. Taking one leg out and leaning back. I'm going to pull that in till I feel it tightening. So I'm taking it out, extending it out nice and slowly. Bring it in, take it out. Bring it in, take it out. Now I'm going to make it, try and do a double fold. So I want to do a proper crunch where I'm going to bring my knee in, but I'm also going to lift myself up as well off the back of the chair. But to help you, grab the chair and pull it in. Now you should really feel it tighten up there. 2 more. And lean back, the other side, just straight forward, pull the leg in, pull the leg in. If you just heard me knee crack there, it was me. Grab the chair, pull it in, pull it in, pull it in. Now if you want to lean back, really push yourself forward, get adventurous, try it with 2 legs. Just pull it in with 2 legs. It's a reverse crunch. Okay. Good. Let's go back to our 2 bubbles and just go through a little bit of the shoulder press again, straight forward, shoulder press. Shoulder raises to the sides, shoulder raises to the front, bicep curl, just curl it up nice, and then extend it to press it up. So we're going up, extend it and press it up. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to repeat that, but what we're going to do, every time we do a press, we're going to stand up. But if you're struggling to stand up, I'll try and slow it down, I'll not do it fast. Unfortunately, I think it goes along with my accent, I can't help it. Sometimes I end up going too quick, or talking too quick. So instead of just doing a straightforward press, we're going to stand up, press it, and the bottles just come back to sit on the shoulders and we sit back down again. So there's 3 of them to do, that's 1, up we come, press it. But if you're struggling with getting out of the chair all the time, stay where you are and just do the press in the chair. 3rd one, up we come. Nice, down we go. So this time, stay in the chair doing the same thing, always stand up with it. So up we come, raise it, down we go. Up we come, raise it, down we go. Last one. And there we go. So now we've got to do 3 of the bicep curls. So up we come, bicep curl, nice and easy. Up we come, bicep curl. Nice and easy. Up we come, bicep curl. That's excellent. Okay, have yourself a little breather. So we're going to finish off with pushing the heart rate up a little bit. We're going to do some faster paced exercise, and then we're going to stretch off either standing up or sitting down. So I'll try and put myself into 2 places at the same time. I'll show 1 exercise standing, 1 exercise sitting for the stretching, and we'll do the best we can. But just I haven't done this yet, so we'll just do this now, as I would like you to get 1 of the bottles and or the cans and take it over behind the back of your head. See if I can show you there. And I'm now working the back of the arm and just taking that up in the air. Just nice and easy. Now try not to do it above the shoulder. Won't do your shoulder in half, but it's just that I'm trying to work the back of the arm. Just taking it straight up in the air. So you can do that sitting down, we'll change it over. Sitting down and just taking it straight up in the air. Okay, so both bottles for the minute. How's everybody feeling? It's strange, I'm talking to myself. Is everybody okay out there? Oh, my wife said I'll probably do that most of the time anyway. So what we'll do is the next couple of minutes is I'm going to try and do things just a little bit quicker to try and push ourselves a little bit at the end. And then we'll finish off with some stretching, and that's a nice thing. Time flies when you're having fun. So let's do a skiing motion. So it's ski. Now again, we can do it standing up. If we're doing it standing up, let's bend them knees as well. Let's bend them knees. So we're doing a proper skiing motion. Or sitting down, just the arms. So here we go. Just as fast as we can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. And off we go again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice and easy. Hang in there when you're there. But if you feel like you've had enough, just stop. That's okay. The beauty of being online or Facebook is nobody can see you, nobody cares, just you. And here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's good. Next exercise I'm going to do, standing up, this is a kettlebell exercise, and I'm going to do it with a bottle of water. I'm going to come down, changing hands, down, changing hands. But if we're doing it sitting down, we're just taking the same, just changing hands. Now this is 30 seconds worth. I'll time it on my watch, and when we've done that, we'll do the stretching. So we're going to get ready for it. I'll do 15 seconds standing up and 15 seconds sitting down. So here we go, 3, 2, 1, bring it under, change it, 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 bring it under, change it. That's good. I'll sit down and show it changing down in a minute. Nearly there, halfway there, sit down, underneath, change it, 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 underneath. Oh, 5 seconds, here we go, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Easy. Right, so that's the main bulk of the exercise session over. But as I did when I warmed up, I want to cool it down as well. I call it a warm down, but it's just a cool down. Just have a little bit, just a couple of minutes. So staying erect in the chair, and I'm just going to turn my head one way, and then the other way, one way, then the other way. And I'm going to lift the gaze up towards the ceiling. 1 and 2. And now I'm going to make a circle with my neck. Just twice, and then the other way, just twice. So we'll come down to the shoulders, and we're just going to roll the shoulders back. Roll the shoulders back. And then forwards. It's quite difficult with the chair being behind you, so neither do it standing up, or you can just push your hands behind. So what I want to do is I want to push the hands behind and push my chest out. If you've got that chair behind you, you can do it, just put your hands in between you and the chair, and you can push out, stretch that chest out. So I pull myself forward, push my hands back, stick the chest out. Now we'll go the other way, push the hands together and push me back out. That's not so bad because you've got your hands in front now. While we've got my hands out there, I'm going to bend one of the wrists down, bend it up, and then I'm going to make a circle with it one way, and a circle the other way. Come to the other wrist, bend it down, bend it up, circle one way, circle the other way. So I'm sitting back a little bit in the chair now, and I'm going to reach as far as I can over. So if you're just getting your cup of tea or your Coronation Street or whatever coming on, or reaching over the other side. Now I'm going to reach behind. So if you're getting something from behind, reaching behind, reaching underneath, and then take it up towards the ceiling, stretching up as high as you can. So if I was standing up, I'd be stretching up here, then I'd be going down towards the floor. Don't worry if you can't get anywhere near the floor, that's fine. Stretch it up. So back down on the seat again, down to the floor, stretch it up. When I'm up there, I'm going to take it to one side, and then the other side. And again, you can do that standing up, no problem. Back down towards the floor. Last time up towards the ceiling. And then I'm going to take one leg out, just on my heel, and I'm going to try and just reach down. So the practicalities of that is fastening your shoulders, just reaching down. I'm not going to ask you to grab your foot, I'm going to ask you to grab your leg and just see if you can lift it just a little bit and pull your toes back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Same side, other side, sorry. Stretch it down, grab your leg, just stretch it out, pull your toes back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your legs apart, and I'm going to go over and over. Nice and easy, and we're just cooling down. We're just having a nice stretch off. Try not to fall off the chair. So if you were standing up, we'll be stretching down, the other side, stretching down, the other side. Bring your feet closer to the chair, come up on your toes, the balls of your feet, and just stretch the calves there. Just lift in, like we were doing with the squat and the calf raises. And then we'll go the other way, go on our heels, and just tap our toes onto the floor. Tap our toes onto the floor. So, I want you to stretch up again, nice big stretch. Just let yourself go towards the floor. So we're stretching up on the ceiling, and then we'll let yourself go towards the floor. And then just taking it round in a circle. Either standing up or we're sitting down, taking it round in a circle. Now don't worry about getting too low. Just get where you can. Change direction. Change direction. Okay, I think that's just about us done for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Please pass any comments on. I really appreciate that. Was it too easy? Was it too hard? Was I talking too much? Would you rather do more exercise? Would you like some music? Please be careful out there. Let's keep well, keep strong, keep mentally strong as well. And I'll see you again, hopefully. Take care.